Today, I'm opening up my division rival rewards and I'm going to talk about the current state of the market. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Hopefully, we could get at least one decent walkout out of these three packs. Sort of unlikely. Nothing good on the Versattack rewards. We're now into, I believe this is head to head. No walkout again. 8,000 competitive points, not bad. And then I believe this is a legendary one, so I think we're guaranteed a walkout. Yes, we are. It is an icon. Okay. France, left wing, Thierry Henry. No, center mid, Vieira. I think this is going to be Vieira. Okay, 88 rated Vieira. Very good. I don't think I've ever got an icon out of these packs. 3,000 competitive, 8 advanced. So I now have 14,000 competitive points for the new packs when they come out, but do remember that you might as well save those points for when Team of the Year is out, so that you then get a chance of getting a Team of the Year in the pack. Don't waste your points on the packs now. But let's move on to the market now. We know the market crashed quite a bit yesterday because we had, of course, the division rival rewards, and we had the weekend challenge mode that gave out the 88 to 95 overall player. So some of the players were absolutely crushed. Plus, some people claimed their mystery signings rewards on the Friday. So players like Muller, completely crushed. I mean, he's working his way back up, but still pretty low. Maldini's low. But of course, those are the guys that you would get in the mystery signings rewards. So that is a bit of an outlier. The other players to look at, though, that are pretty big, drastic changes that I'm seeing right away here is something like Hullet. Hullet's down to 31 million after being stuck at 40.4 for forever, which is pretty crazy to see. Messi is even down to about 14 million. I sold off my copy at the 25.9 million. I think it was 3 or 4 days ago. I talked about it in a video. I wanted to get rid of them because I knew that there's going to be a huge flood of players coming soon. So that is pretty crazy to see. And the market overall seems to be crashing pretty hard. And I think there's a combination of a few different things. One, like I said, we had a ton of supply coming in the market this weekend. So tons of players were being sold off. We've also had these National Valor exchanges for the past few days that don't directly bring supply onto the market, but if you pack a duplicate, people then sell those players onto the market. So that has also caused a bit of a shakeup in the market. And the final thing is I believe people are now getting ready for Team of the Year, which will likely be in 10 days time. And now that people don't have to have good teams in order to get higher ranks in division rivals because the season has reset, now people are willing to sell off a lot of players in their club and get ready for Team of the Year overall. This is all stuff we've talked about over the past week or two, so it was expected, but the market is crashing pretty heavy right now, which is interesting to see. But maybe I should say it's crashed because it is coming back a little bit. I mean, a great example, 91 Mateus was down at, I believe, lower than 4 million, 3 point something million. He's now back up to about 4.5. And something I actually did is when I posted one of my most recent videos, I said investing in decent players while the weekend challenge mode is going on and then selling them for a profit during the week wasn't really a viable thing, but a lot of people said it's been working. So I actually took the risk and I bought something like 30 or 40 copies of Mateus at 3.9 to 4 million. And as we just saw, he's at about 4.5 million now. So I'm at about 100,000 coins profit per card. I'll wait till it goes up a little bit higher, but it does seem like that is a somewhat viable way to make coins. For a long time, I didn't even bother investing because I was worried that things would not turn around during the week or things would just get a lot worse. So the market, although we did see a large crash over the weekend, I do think it's actually holding fairly strong considering all of the factors that are going into it, but it doesn't change the fact that a lot of these cards are down quite a bit. I mean, we had Blanc at around the 110, 115 million coin mark for quite some time. Now he's down to the under 100 million coin mark, which is pretty crazy to see. I mean, R9, I think as well. Yeah, he's down to about the 90 million after being at about 105, 110 for quite some time. So with all that being said, I do think we're going to see a fork here where one group of players continues to get lower and lower in price the closer we get to Team of the Year, and the other group of players will stay relatively stable, not completely stable, but relatively stable on our way to Team of the Year. And the group that I think will go down are a lot of the higher rated cards, like an Osimhen here. You can see by all the graphs, they're going down, right? They have somewhat of decent buying pressure here or buying demand, but I think the closer we get to Team of the Year, the more these players will go down. A lot of the 93 to 94, maybe 95 rated players. Now, of course, there will be some outliers 100%, but I think overall they will go down because people are going to expect that when Team of the Year comes out, there's going to be free high-rated players, first off. And then second, there's going to be new Team of the Year players that will likely replace the best players in the position that we currently have right now. So let's say João Cancelo is considered the best right back in the game. We might get an even better right back in Team of the Year, and therefore he will eventually go down in price because he has lower demand because the Team of the Year takes his spot. So I think that's what's going to happen with a lot of these guys. Like I said, there will likely be some outliers, but the other group of players that I think will stay relatively stable are the quote-unquote lower but still meta players. So I think Mateus, for example, great center defensive mid in the game, arguably the best CDM in the game aside from his 93 rated version. I could see a lot of people using him in their team up until Team of the Year because he's only worth 4.5, maybe 5 million coins, so not expensive whatsoever, but he still is one of the best players in the game. Same thing goes for Zico here, same thing goes for maybe Carlos Alberto as well, maybe even Thierry Henry. A lot of those guys I do think will be somewhat stable because they're so low in price by now that people could buy them for their teams, use them because they are good players in game, but not worry too much about the price crashing for Team of the Year, which I think a lot of people are worried about with the higher rated players. So that's where I think we're going here in the future, but of course I could be completely wrong. I don't have a crystal ball. Nobody truly knows. But before we finish off the video here, I do want to give a couple reminders leading up to Team of the Year. So one big thing is I recently talked about spending your Master Road tokens in order to get players and sell them for coins, but I think what now might be the best thing to do is to actually just get your tokens and hold onto them. They will likely be exchangeable for Team of the Year tokens. Now that's not guaranteed, but I do think that that is a possibility, which also means that I would suggest holding on to any of these past points that you get. Don't bother exchanging them for the Winter Wildcard tokens. Just hold on to them for Team of the Year. And then of course, make sure you play through the National Valor event because over here, we're guaranteed or we're able to open up packs for these players. So what I'm actually going to do right now is I'm just going to rip through all 5 of these packs. Let's see what kind of players we could get. It's 82 to 94, but these I would make sure to do because they could be used in exchanges when Team of the Year comes out. So it's just a bunch of free exchange fodder, or maybe you get a very good player. We get an icon here. Okay, Italy center forward Del Piero. I believe it's Del Piero, right? Zola, okay. 87 rated though, I will take it. Once again, he is exchange fodder, and these are tradable, so you can make some coins by doing this. Let's get into pack number 3. We get another walkout. Okay, another icon. Not bad. England. Center mid, maybe? Michael Owen. Oh, it's a hero. I don't even know who this is. Peter Crouch is in the game. I didn't even know this guy was in the game. Okay. We have 2 more packs to go. Let's see what we could get here. But like I said, just make sure to complete these. You might as well. Another icon. Wow. Left wing. Please, Thierry Henry. CDM, it's going to be maybe Petit. 88 rated Petit. Okay, these packs are actually really good. And then on the final one, I think we're guaranteed to get either a Prem player or a Japanese player, something like that. We do get a walkout here. We get Mo Salah. 90. Wait. Team of the Week Mo Salah. I thought it was the National Valor. Okay, not even. Base Mo Salah, but you know what? I will take it. 89 rated Salah is incredible in game. That is amazing. So I could keep on opening up these packs, but I won't for today. Maybe we'll save that for another video. But make sure you do these because they will give out tons of great players, as you just saw. Anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Peace.